We're back, and I almost forgot to turn on the camera.
Dang, episode 1 and technical difficulties.
Episode 1 of season 2. Oh my gosh, we've made it, guys, to season 2. I didn't think we would.
What do you mean?
I have faith in us.
You never know what's going to happen when you do these types of things.
I didn't think I'd make it with you two, but thought I had to find me some new co-hosts.
That is a whole nother subject that we'll talk about at a later time.
I guess I'll keep you guys around for a little bit.
Right.
Anywho,
I am hella laced. Welcome back, guys.
It's your favorite word, customizer word, customs. Hopefully still your favorite. I don't know. It's been a minute.
And I am Dani, aka Caramel Wonder, your Tara Sock lady. Let's get into it. Welcome back, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, birdie.
Happy day of love, but you can't love on nobody.
I mean, you just can't go out and love on nobody, but you can love on the people in your household.
I mean, what's Valentine's Day without random stranger hookups?
Wait, what?
Random stranger hookups. Not during the pandemic. Not anymore.
Isn't that what Valentine's Day is for?
I don't know what type of swipe right is you on, but
right. I'm on the swipe nothing.
Valentine's Day is ignore the one you with and love the one you see first.
Here we go. Dani, did you get to do your introduction before she started going crazy?
I did.
Oh, that's love right there. She's not even paying attention to you.
I know the worst.
She thinks she could just send some berries and then ignore you. Hurt you.
You see the abuse that I have to go through? Man, listen.
Lies.
Anyways, want to give the chat a shout out. Shout out to E01 for being first. E-Money, Kev, Buckeye City Soul, Sleepy Fire Kicks. We appreciate you guys being here. Let's get into it.
We've been gone a long time, but we are back.
We are back.
Now I'm back with the jump off. You don't know what that's from. You're not old enough to be here.
Here she go. We accept everybody, all ages, genders, whatever you call it. Mm-hmm. We don't discriminate.
No discriminations.
That's the way of the USA.
Let's start with the Yawl B Pressed.
Press.
Y'all already getting into my nonsense?
Yes. Everybody wants the nonsense first. The rest of the stuff comes later.
I guess we could get into it. I mean, it's still hot off the press. Everybody is still talking about it. I'm still seeing the memes coming in left and right on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. But if y'all haven't seen, I don't know where you've been because everyone's been talking about it. But it is the Gorilla Glue Girl, aka her. Well, that's what they're calling her, Gorilla Glue Girl. Her name is actually Tessica Brown. Yes, she is 40 years old, and she is from Louisiana. She has 5 children. Yes, she is somebody's mother. And she owns a daycare center. So, yes, she is helping build those foundational blocks in the educational path of your children. But Tessica Brown decided that it was a good idea. I don't know why. She ran out of her hair gel. As you can see in the picture, where she has the Gorilla Glue container in front of her. She had a side ponytail. And she wanted to, Black girl struggle. Sometimes we got to fight with our hair for it to stay slick and maintain it in one place. She ran out of her hair gel. I think it was got to be glue. It's like this really strong holding gel that pretty much keeps your hair in one place. So she ran out of that and decided that in place of it, she was going to be using Gorilla Glue. Yes, Gorilla Glue that you find in your local hardware store, Lowe's, Home Depot, or any hardware section of a store, where it holds things like cardboard, wood, plastic, household items.
It's permanent.
Yes. She decided that because it said that it can hold fabric, metal, plastics, and more, that meant that she could put it on her hair. Long before she found herself stuck with a side ponytail for about a month. And she decided that she was going to go make a TikTok about it because she claims that she was looking for advice because she had attempted to get the glue out of her hair and nothing she tried was working. Washing it, conditioner on it, none of it was making it remove. I mean, it's Gorilla Glue. If you've ever watched television, late night television, any infomercial, they talk about this particular glue. I mean, you seriously see people patching up boats with stuff like this. And she decided that she was going to put it on her hair follicle, scalp, whatever you want to call it. And she was stuck. And the people on TikTok, they took it and they ran with it. She claimed that she wasn't posting it for any type of clout. I don't understand if you're looking for any type of advice. Why would you go to TikTok, i.e. social media? My first trip would have been to the emergency room or to some sort of doctor to get some guidance on that.
Right.
Anyway, moving on from there, it went viral. Everybody was talking about it. People were commenting. Even Gorilla Glue themselves got involved and made a statement to her. Told her some things that may possibly help with removing of the glue, but could be dangerous to the hair follicle or the scalp because they were naming things like alcohol and acetone, blah 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 blah. After her failed attempts of getting the glue out, she decided that she was going to go to the emergency room. The emergency room attendees decided they were going to do, little small doses of acetone. And she couldn't take the burning sensation off. Anyone's ever smelled acetone? Anybody, probably the females would know. We get our nails done and they use that to remove the layer of particles that they put on top of our nails or our tips that we get.
Bro, I use acetone for custom stuff. It shouldn't be in your hair.
Right. So it was burning and she said it was making her heart race. So she decided that wasn't going to be a good idea. She left. Again, the story just kept going. It went wildfire. She posted up a GoFundMe. She set her goal at like $1,500 or something, saying she needed it for like mental health and like medical bills or whatever have you to help her with this whole ordeal of the
How
ponies.
did she calculate $1,500 for mental health?
I don't know. It was literally $1,500. But in a society of I guess stupid rewarding stupid, people decided that they were gonna donate. I think the GoFundMe reached a total of maybe $23,000 for this young lady, a 40-year-old grown person, that's my age, with children, 5 of them, putting Gorilla Glue on her hair.
I just want to say thank God she didn't put it on anybody else's hair.
Okay. All right. She's most young people, and she decided that this was a good idea to put glue on her hair.
I just want to know how much glue do I have to use to get $20,000 in donations.
Great. I just want to point out this picture right here. I guess her and somebody who was helping her out used some type of
it was Goo Gone. Her friend, her friend was able to soften the hair part in the back where the ponytail was with the glue enough to lift it and hack off the ponytail that was on there. So that left her with the front part and every other part that was slicked down.
Yeah, but the reason why she couldn't use it all over her head was because while it worked to help get the ponytail off, it would make it gooey, but then it would harden again. So
it's back until it's
that's because I use Goo Gone to remove tape residue. So you have to like moisten it, roll it off, and pull it away, or else it's gonna turn into like when you freeze gum.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a situation right there with that. I don't know what the plan was.
So moving on from there, the doctor pictured here, the gentleman here, Dr. Michael Obeng, he's a Ghanaian doctor. He's from Ghana. That's, the country where he's from, but he operates, I believe, in Los Angeles. He decided that he would do the $12,500 procedure for free for her, pro bono, no money charged, that he could help her get the glue out of her hair. He is a plastic surgeon. He does have a background in chemistry, and he managed to come up with some sort of concoction to help remove the glue from her hair. So they did have a video, I believe it might have been on TMZ, where they posted, clips of what was going on in the operating room. You saw the doctors, saturating her hair, him, pulling it apart. He said that she had, some irritation to the scalp. He managed to save most of the hair that she did have left. He did tell her that, her scalp and her hair was going to have to breathe for the next 6 weeks, and so on and so forth. Me personally, watching the video, she seems a little bit unappreciative. The fact that this doctor do this for her for pro bono, but she was more concerned about her hair looking cute for Valentine's Day. After she just went through this whole ordeal where she had a whole ponytail for a month and had to get it medically, surgically unstuck. I don't know if anybody's watched the video, but if you get a chance, definitely go and check it out. After all of it, she's now, free from this ponytail. I have been checking out her social media accounts. She's, been having interviews, with famous people, talking about the whole ordeal. She said that her children, or her daughter namely, was, feeling overwhelmed with the fact that people were calling her Gorilla Glue Girl. She didn't like the idea. Apparently, I guess that whole thing has shifted momentum, because now she has a whole merch site. So she's selling like t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts. The picture below the tail there in the middle, that was a picture of her renting a car from Hollywood Rentals. So I guess after her, her whole medical ordeal with the doctor, she decided she was going to stay a little while and see the sights. So she rented a car, saw the sights, she got merch going, this, that, and the third. Update further from that, I did find out, after doing some research, that the $23,000 I believe she got in the GoFundMe, she decided that she was going to donate a big chunk of it to a nonprofit. It is called Restoration Foundation. It's a nonprofit that provides reconstructive surgery services for people around the world. That nonprofit organization is a brainchild of Dr. Michael Obeng, the doctor that did perform the surgery. I found it a little weird, but nonetheless, she decided she was going to donate a big chunk of the funds. So she got the surgery free.
Define big chunk.
It doesn't say how much. It says
the rest is going to the me and my girls need a trip to the Dominican Republic
right,
one.
But not all. On top of that, comedian Lonnie Love decides that she's also going to help out this young lady who got her own hair stuck with Gorilla Glue by having a custom wig made for her and sending it to her for free. So I guess moral of the story is here. If you do something dumb, you post it on social media, it goes viral, and you end up being a winner. Again, stupid rewarding stupid.
Remember those days when you do some dumb shit and you just keep it to yourself?
I don't understand what in anyone's right mind would possess you. I mean, my 5-year-old nephew knows not to use Gorilla Glue on his hair or on his head or scalp or anywhere near his face, period. She claims that it wasn't clout. I don't know.
I just think it's funny that now, after everything, she has a whole merch line.
Exactly. I think
she bonded for life.
Yeah, I think that's the slogan on one of the hoodies or the sweatshirts or crew necks, whatever it is she's selling. And she has sweatpants with the same thing on it. And then the other one, I think, a picture of her face with the side ponytail. Not that I don't know who would want to walk around with that, but I mean, each their own.
I'm about to hit up the dudes and ask them for a shirt to say, not the bayangs.
The bayangs.
Because apparently anybody can get rich quick and capitalize off of their stupidity.
So,
walking to a wall yesterday. Let me post it on TikTok.
It doesn't look like the GoFundMe has been taken yet. I don't know how long GoFundMe stay, but it's about 30 days or something like that. Or is there a period of time where, because she still was getting money last time I checked.
Whose messages is going on here?
Is that mine?
No, not me.
Probably Popular.
I ain't special.
Dani Popular and whatnot.
Not me.
Dani got all her Valentine's Day messages coming in.
I wish I did have a Valentine. Who's my Valentine?
Not the bad yang.
Anywho, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it when it comes to the gossip or the word on the street or the Yawl B Pressed section of the show.
She also got a Saturday Night Live sketch.
I can't.
Yeah.
With Regina King and Keenan.
It's so much that you can't keep up with all the stuff that's coming from everywhere with this girl. It's literally taking over social media.
We also had Dr. Dre in April.
Hey, yes, I did forget about that. So, Dr. Dre, who is going through this crazy divorce with his ex-wife, and on top of that, had a brain aneurysm through the whole ordeal. So that tells you how stressed out he was. Decides that he's now dating April Jones. Yes, April Jones, little Fizzle Pop's little ex-girlfriend, Omari baby mama. He decides he wants to date her. I mean,
I guess he's trying to see what record he can go for in brain aneurysms.
Listen, it's definitely a come up for her because I think she's worth $1 million. Little Fizzle Pop is worth $2 million. Dr. Dre is worth $820 million. So it's definitely a come up for her. I just hope that she knows how to bob and weave.
She'll be using that $1 million in medical bills.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
She seemed like the type that stay in line because she need a meal.
I don't know. Like, she was dating Fizzle Pop, and now she's moving on to Dr. Dre. Like, what?
I think that Fizzle Pop was just a thing to make Omarion mad.
And he didn't seem bothered. He was impressed
at all. He did not care.
Like, Little Fizz isn't even the number 2 go-to in the B2K group, so it's like he's number 3.
So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Haven't seen any further updates on that, so I will definitely keep my ear to the streets so that I can keep the people informed.
Right. The saga continues, as we like to say.
I see it ending in her trying to get him on what's that love doctor show, the couples retreat shit.
No.
She's gonna try to get him on there and he's gonna be like, yeah, we done.
He wouldn't even come on versus me. He's not
I
going
know,
on.
that's what I'm saying. She's the type that would go on there.
No, she need to be taken care of. So I guess Dr. Dre is it is.
Right. And all this time, have we even seen Omarion with anybody? At least publicly?
Mm-hmm. No. He'd be smart not to make it public, though.
Right. He just be chilling while she out here looking like a dodo.
Fact.
It is what it is. A goofy. She's a goofy.
Straight
Moniece,
up.
I think Moniece was talking about how long they've been dating and all that. She said they've been dating for a while.
Her and Dr. Dre?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know Moniece private eye, so she probably know all the tea. She keep eyes on it.
I mean, she has her agenda.
She does.
She will spill the tea.
Okay, let's move on to our topics. Of course, we're going to be talking about Valentine's Day feet heat. And of course, I love my list. So I had to find the top Valentine's Day songs. So we'll go over that. If you look at the description, you see my little woozy face because I don't know about this list, guys. But
no, I didn't even look at the list.
Let's see what we got for our kids.
She about to be on block zone for lists.
No, never. I always have the good list. What you mean?
Fine.
Right.
Yeah. So, our wonderful word customs put together this little.
We probably should have started with the stimulus thing.
Huh?
So we probably should have started with the stimulus thing. That's quick.
We'll get to it.
We'll get to it.
I actually like quite a bit of these on here. Did you grab these from the list or did you just pick?
No, I just like I went through the list and it was like some of them they were trying to force on there. Like they had the grade school pink 12s, which were not Valentine's Day. They they were just trying to throw some like red and pink shoes in there. So I did my own like deciphering. And, pick.
I mean, but you could wear them for Valentine's.
I mean, you can, but I was trying to because there's so many shoes that could be like. I mean, we could put the red LeBrons on here. Like we can put anything on here. So I just try to keep it strictly themed towards Valentine's Day, as opposed to what you could wear for Valentine's Day.
Gotcha.
Let's start with the Reebok question mid V-Days. I don't know about that silver toe.
I don't know. You know what? I didn't even like look in depth into it to see what the goal was with that. Like, usually certain things mean something, but I couldn't see. Maybe it's like a wrapper.
Yeah, like a Hershey Kiss wrapper or something.
Possibly.
Can't go wrong with the Strange Love SBs though. That velvet.
Yeah, if you can afford it.
Facts. That too.
I mean,
the laces were like a rope lace too, right?
Yeah.
At first, when they first dropped, I didn't know how I felt about them. I was like that crushed velvet look. But the more I saw them and the more I saw people wear them, I was like, oh, okay, they're kind of dope. Not for that price, but they're dope.
My feet are too small for Air Force One highs, so.
What do you mean your feet are too small for Air Force Ones?
At highs, the highs.
Okay.
The highs.
Understood.
Plus, I can't hide the ankles.
Oh boy, this one.
Word, did you actually hit on any of the Valentine's Day ones that we were looking at? Did you hit on the Air Forces?
In this picture or the ones from this year? Let's see. I did get the Valentine's Day. Nike for some reason decided to not treat me like a whore and gave me the Valentine's Day Air Forces this year. I did not hit on the 8s, but Dani did. I do have the Valentine's Day dunks. Yeah, that's about it. Of course
she does.
I don't even have those 8s anymore. I sold them.
That was back when real dunk people could get dunks, 2014, 2015?
I didn't really care for the 90s this year.
I like the 90s. I'm not a big 90s person, but I like them. Like, if I was gifted them, I would keep them, but I wouldn't spend my money on them because I'm not a big 90s person.
Yeah. What about these New Balances? They're not for me, Captain.
I think those are if I'm not mistaken, I thought those are the Joe Fresh goods from All-Star Weekend in Chicago that everybody was going nuts for.
And I like them.
Yeah. I mean, they're pretty dope. It's supposed to be based around, like, the anatomy of an actual heart as opposed to, the typical heart you see. So it's supposed to be, like, the different parts of it. So, I mean, I think it's dope.
You got the different colors in there.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, you got to be like a camp out to pull that off,
Yeah.
Or Ryan Swinger.
The bleached coral. I like that colorway on sneakers.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing those during. I think that was only 2019.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you, so many shoes come out, you just miss like 90% of them.
Yeah, I like these Stan Smiths though.
Yeah, the Stan Smith and the Continentals actually. Like the pack, I like Continentals.
I had these 5s, but I didn't really wear them, so I got rid of them.
I feel like they're really kiddie, like childish.
Possibly.
They were a little like.
Put the 4s up here.
They were a little kid-like.
Valentine's Day 4s.
Oh, I forgot about those. Were those? Was it the rub away ones?
No.
What was the Valentine's Day 4s?
We'll talk about it offline.
Right. And I didn't put the 6s up here. Those silver ones with the pink heart.
Yes.
It's like
He has those, didn't he?
Do you saw those?
I had those. You customized them for me.
Yeah, I changed them to Tiffany, something much better.
Tiffany blue.
Then everybody loves ones. I love the flowers in the back.
Yeah, I try to find them. People
I don't have them.
Yeah, me either.
I was mad I missed them.
Ooh, my bad. I think my favorite shoe on here is the 2014 Dunk Low though.
Yeah. It also, like, in the white part, it has like a crackle. It's like a cracked a cracked leather. It looks kind of like you know, like stucco on a wall or something.
And then we got the 2020 Women's Air Max 90 V days.
Those were kind of dope. I never saw those either, and they have like I think they're 2 different colors on the heel tab. Like one's like a pink, one's like a purple, and one's like a teal. I might actually look. I might actually look for those. But then again, it's a 90.
Yeah.
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 I
mean, I don't really see. I don't think I don't really see anybody break out any Valentine's Day-ish kicks on Valentine's Day, really. Even though they are there, it's more so like Black History Month kicks or matching kicks, whether they be, you know, obviously probably today we're gonna see a ton of pictures tomorrow with carmines on.
Yep.
You know, because they got that dope pink midsole.
I didn't even go for the carmines.
Yeah, when I went to Foot Locker and talked to my guy, and he was like, they had to send back a ton of pair because Nike didn't want them selling any other pair with pink in it. So what I believe is going to happen, they have to send it back to headquarters. Headquarters is going to send it back to Nike, said, and they're going to hit the outlets just like the Mellow 13. So everybody who didn't hit, stay tuned. Check your outlets, I'm sure.
Not only that, but they were supposedly doing another production of the Carmine 6s because of the discoloring. And so I'm pretty sure they're going to have a lot of restocks on them. But
like looking at the pictures, I'm trying to figure out like how did that even happen? Like,
basically probably the material they used was cheap, and you know, through the process of sweating and all of that, I guess, you know, because the whole shoe under it, it's already formed, so the material that's under is touching that midsole when it's glued, so the glue probably sucked out the paint into the midsole.
Gotcha. Look at you.
I wouldn't have minded.
The pink pair. I mean, I would have just painted myself. I would have just painted it because I told him, I was like, "Well, can you give me a pair like on discount or whatever?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I totally thought of you, but he's like, we're under like strict rules. We have to send it back."
Yeah. That it happened when I was working at Champs for the maroon 6s when we got them in. The yellowing of the soles, we had to send a lot of the pairs back. And then they sent us like new pairs a couple weeks later. So that was when we were still doing the hand-picked raffle tickets. So we picked the raffles and then we just had them come back whenever we got our second wave of shoes in.
Wow.
Did you want me to pull up that website for the stimulus thing, or are we just going to talk about it?
I mean, you can pull it up. I think we're just gonna. I mean, I guess we can just talk about it. They don't need to see it really. There's not really much.
The links are always in the description box, guys, and the description is updated now. So if you want to go and look at anything we're talking about, go ahead and do that.
So I mean, you know, Dani's the expert on the resident politics, but this is less on the political side. But did they approve the bill?
Last I checked, not yet. Last I checked, it wasn't updated yet. This was just an article that I ran across about where they were talking about the $1,400.
Right. So basically, I mean, everybody knows they've been throwing around the $1,400 number, seeing as how they mainly wanted to give $2,000 and they gave us $600. So now that leftover $1,400 seems to be what, you know, people will end up getting. And, you know, the president decided to go with a statement saying that if everyone received their $1,400 by March 1st, that $1,400 should carry Americans to pay all of their bills up until mid-July. So I immediately found the humor in this because I don't know what bills. Maybe he hasn't paid bills in a while and he has people who do that, but I don't know what $1,400 is going to pay. Now, I don't know if maybe, you know, he was meaning on top of unemployment and on top of any other thing, but I don't know what $1,400 is going to get American people. Even if you do an average, it's definitely not going to carry anybody over unless you're giving that stimulus in July 1st. It's not going to carry anybody to mid-July.
I mean, honestly, like, you still have people that are, you know, in the red, in the negative. So, yeah, if they get that $1,400, they're gonna probably not even put a dent in the negative, but let's just say they do put a dent in the negative or cover their negative. What now? You know what I'm saying? Like, what now?
Right, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like most people, like if you live in like the tri-state area, most people's rent, like for a 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, ain't even $1,400. So it's like I don't know what they're thinking about. Even if you go into the low income areas, unless you're thinking about the people who possibly have public assistance for their rent, and maybe that's what to carry them over for like their cable and electric or whatever. But it just really doesn't make any sense.
The people who have like the governmental programs or the the assistance programs or whatever, their rent is being covered. So that $1,400, is like a come up for them as far as paying or carrying, putting a dent in their other bills. But most people who are, the average working American who actually pays their rent from their, their hard-earned dollar, like $1,400 is not much. You know what I'm saying? That's just gonna cover rent for 1 month, let alone a couple of months. Because I know for sure, like the rent that we pay here is more than $1,400, and like I don't know the last time I saw $1,400 rent.
I don't know anybody in California that's paying $1,400 in rent, and if you are, you need to hit me up.
Right, I know. Is ridiculous. Like people in California qualify for public assistance, in some counties,
$100,000 range, right?
Like $150,000. So
that tells you how much it costs to live
in parts of California, right? It's crazy.
I don't know. I just feel like they're gonna do what they want to do as far as how much money they want to give, which is our own money supposedly that they're giving back to us. So just don't make any statements and let people just be grateful that they're getting something, I guess, because I feel like these statements are kind of like poking the bear, and it's just like we should be getting way more. We see what other countries have been doing and how much better they've been doing, and I just feel like I feel like the stimulus thing is an afterthought. I don't really feel like the stimulus helps. Like we need more of a definitive type support, and like it's just their focus is not where it should be, without getting deep into
I mean, honestly, the American people are gonna have to operate as if the stimulus isn't guaranteed. So just operate as if you're not getting the stimulus and do what you have to do to get your bills paid, whether it's to do odd jobs or do these things like Instacart or like I know people are getting back out there and they're driving Uber, do things to help you generate money so that you can continually to pay on your bills and to pay down your debt, and just if and when the stimulus comes, it'll be like a bonus, it'll be like a breath of fresh air until things kind of stabilize and back to normal. That's how I see it. I don't bank on the stimulus. I probably won't even qualify for the stimulus, so I just operate like that.
Right. But yeah, I don't know. They just I just feel like they need to focus on other ways. Right. Like, I mean, I honestly think we would have been better off if they didn't give us any money and they possibly just told everyone they didn't have to pay rent for a year. Like that would be like a weight off of people's shoulders, and then they can figure out everything. Like, because they're giving food assistance, so that's one thing being covered to an extent. But it's like rent is probably everyone's biggest bill or your biggest worry. So if you just took that out of the equation, they could give the money directly to the landlords and nobody's bothering anybody and keep it moving. But, they keep giving these handouts and making people dependent. Now it's like they're giving you a hit and now you're looking for your next fix. Like when stimulus number 4 coming, when stimulus number 5, like open the world back up for me and let people run their businesses, because they're not even doing the right thing with the PPP loans and stuff. Businesses
I just want to address what Big Perm said. So my father and my brother are both in the trade show business, and they can't find work at all. They literally have to start their careers over. So it's not that they want to be out of work. It's just right now they don't really have much choice other than to be out of work. And, they're looking for other forms of work. Yes, but we thought that, the trade show business would have been back by now. And come next month, my father would have been off of work for a year. So I think it's crazy that this is how things are currently. And I know that there's a lot of people who just rather not work, right now, especially, if you have family members who could get sick easily, or, are immune compromised, stuff like that. That I understand why you wouldn't want to go out and work. Because right now I'm working a full-time job. I work from home mostly, but I have a part-time retail job, and I've had a couple of my coworkers who have gotten COVID multiple times, and that we don't know if it's from working retail, or just them not being precautious and washing their hands, or whatever the case may be. But each person's situation is different.
Mm-hmm.
This is true.
It's just it's a rough time. It's a rough time right now. Like I said, those who can find ways to make money, definitely do your best to generate the money in whatever ways, legal ways, I'm gonna say, to get money. And just even when the stimulus money comes, then it's a breath of fresh air. I've been fortunate enough to still have my job. It's the nature of the beast, that because I work for a telecommunications company and people are home and are locked down, so my business is a needed business.
Yeah.
But even though I had my regular job, I was out there doing like Instacart and Shipt, and I didn't drive Uber, but I was going shopping because I live in an area with a lot of elderly people who weren't able to go out. So I was actually generating, extra money on the side by helping some of the elderly people get their groceries shopped and delivered to them. So there are other avenues to generate money, and if you can, and you are healthy enough, and you don't have to worry about, not going out in fear of bringing something back to someone in your household, I say definitely, go at it. Do it to get you some money so that you can help keep yourself afloat, and then the stimulus, if we get it, when we get it, it'll be a plus.
Yeah, I agree. But and then from what Perm was saying, I think a lot of people were using it to their advantage. The increase in the unemployment, they've actually extended it quite a few times.
Yeah.
The $300. I think at first it was $600. I'm not sure. I didn't get it because I've
In the
been
beginning,
working.
it was 600.
Yeah,
And,
I've been working since I'm in the medical field, so I guess I was deemed essential. But I was still working from home, thank God, and I still have the ability to work from home. So
I mean, honestly, I feel like too many people didn't do the right thing with their money, and it's unfortunate. Like, I mean, I just always feel like the assistance from the government. Like, obviously, we need something in place to help the people that are really hurting, but also the people who are hurting but don't do it responsibly or taking advantage, which messes it up. Like, when you see
yeah,
people who are working, like, imagine you're working every day hard, risking your health, and you see somebody else making more money and popping bottles, and that's what we saw with the first round of 600 people buying $100 bottles, and everybody becomes a reseller and all of that. So it's a lot. Like, I mean, me, like, thanks to Dani and Chris Sane, shout out to Chris Sane on YouTube, I've been using my extra money to invest now in stocks, which is another side income. So people just need to figure out. Like, I think the pandemic has basically showed people who are hustlers and who's just gonna sit down and cower to what's going on.
I agree, and it has been extremely stressful. But I think that anybody who took advantage of whatever they were giving out, I think at the end of the day that hurts them more than it hurt whoever didn't get it, because you're gonna get used to getting that extra money, and then what happens when you don't get it anymore and you have to actually go out and look for a job.
Right.
I feel like I don't even know if people are gonna know how to work like after this.
I think people should just not get complacent and stagnated with the extra money that the government is giving them, or the money that the government is giving them. I mean, my son is 16 years old, and he goes to school. He goes to school every day, and he plays football, and he also has a job. He works part-time at Walmart. So there were places that were hiring. I mean, every Walmart was pretty much
Amazon.
Walmart was open. My nephew works for Amazon. Amazon was hiring. Home Depot and Lowe's, they were open. People were getting,
supermarkets,
and all the supermarkets were, asking for help. they were hiring. Every time I went into the supermarket, there was always a sign up. So there are places that are open that you can get jobs at. I know there are a lot of companies that have shut down, particularly small business. I know a lot of people in the restaurant field, they are hurting. But again, until that stuff, gets back into regular rotation, there are other avenues out here where you can go and get the money plus whatever you got coming in from the government, just so you can just keep with the flow of things. Because right now, we don't know what our government is doing with us when it comes to this money. So if you can find a way to generate money, I say do it.
Yeah, and then it's funny that word brought up investing, because I've been investing for a very long time, and so I have my 401k invested, and then I have a portfolio as well. But in times like this, I was actually scared to keep investing. I didn't want to keep investing, and the my banker friend who helps me out, she was like, just keep doing it, because you'll be surprised at how much whatever you're investing in, what your return will be at the end of all of this. And she was actually right. And even I was able to get the stimulus, and I haven't spent any of it at all, not even from the first one. And it's just because for me, I want to be able to, in an emergency, to help my family out, because I live with my mom, my dad, and my brother who, he needs care. So if they ever need anything, I want that to fall back on for them. Or, once they get back on their feet, I can invest whatever I have saved back into my portfolio or 401k or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else do we have to talk about, ladies? Oh, our favorite. I have a list of Valentine's Day songs. And then we'll get into our sneaker corner, because you guys are just here for sneakers, right?
We talk about a little bit about everything. So we talk about shoes.
They're gonna talk about whatever we won't talk about.
Talk about what's going on in
Who is our hostages?
We give you a taste of all walks of life.
Facts. Okay, hold on. Let me find the right screen. Okay, Chrome tab.
Yeah, I'm scared of cryptocurrency, Mr. J. I don't know that crypto stuff. Mr. J said cryptocurrency going off. It's very volatile, but I'm scared of crypto.
It is. Bitcoin is
invest in weed. Invest in the weed. We've been going crazy, doubling, tripling, bruh. Quick flip.
I mean, like, if you just take time to do research and invest in things that you use, like we spend how much a month in Nike? Just one shoe costs you $190. One stock of Nike is $140. So essentially, you can own a piece of the company that you already shop with. You know what I'm saying?
If you're curious about, real quick, if you're curious about stocks, though, check out Chris Sain, Chris Sain on YouTube. He makes it really simple, because I was one who's just I don't know anything about stocks, but he makes it really simple, and he's really smart. You would think if you had $10K in your savings account, it's really not accruing anything. But if you invest $10K into Nike stock, no matter what, Nike is probably not going to drop more than $1 over time. So imagine how much money if you just put your $10K in Nike for a year. It'll probably make way more money than you would in 10 years in a savings account. So he has some smart views.
Yeah.
I'm definitely trying to accrue house money so I can move to Texas and get Cowboys season tickets.
Okay, this is how you know this list is already not something that we're gonna agree with, because their number one song is by Casey Musgraves, and I like her, but this song is definitely not the number one Valentine's Day song.
I don't even know the order of the last number is the best, or
right. That's what I'm thinking.
Who is this person? I don't know who this is.
She is a country pop artist.
Oh, that's why I don't know.
But do you want to know the funny part, guys? Is that it tells us the most romantic lyric in the song.
And what is that? This song.
This one is, "Baby, don't you know that you're my golden hour, the color of my sky. You set my world on fire, and I know everything's gonna be all right."
Have you listened to this song?
No.
Okay, I don't even know song number 2. We're already losing. You're already losing me.
Right. What is going on?
This
Where's
is a cover.
Casey and JoJo?
This is a cover, right? This is a cover though of "Can't Help Falling in Love." I don't think it's a good one, but I haven't listened to any of these songs. But I did look through the list, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna do it.
I could go with number 3. That's from Twilight.
I like this song. I do.
That's from
Yes.
Twilight. Oh my Jacobers.
A moment like this. Come on, Kelly Clarkson. This was a song that you wrote because you know what? I'm not even gonna go there. But it's not a Valentine's Day song.
Spill a tea, honey. Yeah.
Jack said, "Wow, it sounds like she knows it." I don't. I was reading off of the website. Teenage Dream. Now there's so many other Katy Perry songs that could have been on this list, and Teenage Dream
for Valentine's Day. I mean, I guess probably the most money spent are by teenagers.
I think we need to do some research on who made this list. We need to have a conversation.
Wait, it just went from your kid to your grandmother. What is going on with this?
I like this song though. I'm not even gonna lie. No.
Where did they serve it?
No, not at all. Harry Styles. No.
Harry Styles is not what I'm thinking of for Valentine's Day. What is going on? That's where hella Google searches worst list ever, and stuff pops up.
I think she does.
I mean, I'll take Halsey.
I do this to torture my co-host. Okay.
Anything by Halsey is amazing because she's amazing.
Now this song.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Kehlani is.
You know, I'm trying to come to the Bay to find her.
Oh no! See,
wait, is that the
no?
Call Me Maybe
We're done.
Girl? Was that the Call Me Maybe Girl?
Yes, it was.
No.
Hello,
Yeah, no.
You didn't really screen this list, did you? This is what you're
supposed I did, but I didn't see. I purposely didn't scroll to the bottom so that you would see my reaction on the live.
Oh, okay.
That's like saying "Call Me Maybe" is the #1 song ever in life. Like, no.
Deep down at number 20, Casey and JoJo, All My Life.
She did screen this list. She said, "Show me shit." What up?
She said, "Fuck Valentine's Day." They said, "Did you ask for a list of shittiest songs for Valentine's Day?"
Hey, listen, I prefaced this list that it was horrible, guys. Come on. Well, word, off the top of your head, what are 3 songs that you would like play on Valentine's Day? For you, for Dani, for whoever. Dani, you're up next, so better think about it.
You put me on the spot, but then say, Dani, you're up next. Let's see, Valentine's, good songs. What was I playing earlier? You know what? Jay Holiday, "Forever Ain't Enough" is a good song if you're feeling extra lovey-dovey. Anything Chris Brown. That's for
she's not even picking songs.
That's for the
Jack
next
said some 2 Live Crew. Yo, Jack, you need to go somewhere. You're on timeout.
Chris Brown, "Back to Sleep" is for the end of the night.
Facts. I like "For You" by Kenny Lattimore.
Oh yeah, that's a classic. Look at Hella and her diversity.
I be knowing. What other song? Oh, "My Boo" by
Ghost
Usher.
Town DJs? Oh, about to say Ghost Town DJs?
No.
I'm like, what did you try to do?
Wait, what did you go there?
Right.
Because, I don't know why. I just don't know. Like, Hella trying to bankhead bounce around.
And then I would say "One in a Million." That's.
Oh, yeah.
I do have a playlist. Yo, I was just about
4-page letter?
Huh?
Oh, Division. What song is that?
I have a whole Slow Jams playlist on Apple Music, just so you know.
You don't share this with me?
Yeah,
are you following me? Because if you follow me, you would see this.
You probably ain't at me. It's all right. I got you when we get off this live. Heard you.
She about to pull out the
POV, Division POV.
Yes, I love
it.
Chat, tell us some of your songs so I can put it on a screen so we can judge y'all. Just kidding, we won't judge you.
Untitled by D'Angelo.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I play that song so much.
Your Hands by Marsha Ambrosia.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew she's gonna pick her.
Hey, Polo.
Yeah, Brian McKnight. Back at one. Brian McKnight.
Ooh, Luther Vandross.
Yo, Jack, they don't know about that Bryan Adams, bro.
Ribbon in the Sky? Okay. Look at Jack.
What's
Jack's just trying to go freaky tonight. I see.
Wasn't I serenading Word the other night with some Luther Vandross and she was not appreciating me? Wasn't
That's
I?
probably every
I
night. when
wasn't
you-
appreciating the tone of the song.
You coming
I
for
would
me?
just say I didn't appreciate being serenaded.
Sarah nodded. Where's my play? I'm gonna check my playlist, y'all. If you're not following me on Apple Music, I'm hella laced on there.
Play a
Let's see.
little G.
Oh yeah.
Well, I Miss You by Aaron Hall.
Oh, nah, that song is depressing, bro. I just remember the video. She died in the video. That shit is sad.
You think about the video. I Swear, All for One.
Mm.
Read Your Mind by Avant.
Oh, yeah.
Anita Baker.
Sweet Love.
Oh, Flex Chef said Ray J, One Wish.
That's if you try and make that late night call, like, you up.
Flex Jeff said One Wish by Ray J. One Wish. What?
What? You still don't touch him.
I'm judging.
Tonight is the Night by Betty Wright. All Night by Beyonce. Me and Mrs. Jones by Billy Paul. Roni by Bobby Brown. Versace on the Floor by Bruno Mars.
Biggie Smalls fucking you tonight?
I mean,
I guess
that's after the Henny's in your system.
Right.
When the Henny in your system.
That's when you throw that on.
Erica said Drunk in Love.
112 Only You.
That's a good one.
Cupid was the shit.
Ooh, Earned It. Baby.
Gotta start doing some 50 Shades of Grey type time.
Right. Yo, crazy. Close by LMI. Freak Me by Silk.
Yep.
Indigo by Chris Brown.
Yeah.
It's by Jamie Foxx.
Slow by Jamie Foxx.
Oh, look at this song. Can you see it?
No.
It's called The P Is Mine by who is that? Sorry. Miguel.
Oh, Miguel.
If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys. That could be a balance.
Chef, you gotta get the Justin Timberlake featuring Beyonce version.
Facts.
No, you can play like a little bit, like a couple of Jacquees songs. Marcus Patrick's music. So many songs. We've given you guys the list. Go make it happen. Any babies made, name them after us.
Make it happen, Captain. You're welcome. Let's see where we at. We're gonna move on to Sneaker Corner, and so many people hit me up. They want us to talk about the trophy room.
Should we end it with that and get the artist spotlight out of the way? I don't want to say out of the way, but
yeah, we could do that. Hold on, let me pull up his,
because I think the trophy room is gonna be
yeah. We'll talk about the trophy rooms last. We'll do the Carmine 6 video before. Okay.
I did it. I did it.
Oh, hold on. See, these overlays just be killing me. I'll be forgetting we got overlays, guys. Okay. Here we go. Share.
All right. Today's artist spotlight is brought to you in part by the homie Stay Puff.
Where's your camera?
Huh?
Your camera.
Why does it keep doing that? Why does it turn off my cam for no reason? I'll tell you.
There you go.
They don't want me to be great. Anyways, the homie Stay Puff, he's another one like BK2AZ who's a big fan of Air Forces. He put me on to these guys. Their title is a World UNTD, which is United.
Mm-hmm.
They were established in 2019. I hit them up and spoke with them a little bit today. Basically, they started out with some clothing, some shorts, some hoodies, some jackets, some shirts. Then they moved into and did a small run of custom Air Force Ones on an all white pair. It looked like they did some lasering, did some personal tags, some lace locks, and they did a run of 15 and said it did well. And from there, they took it to making their own silhouette. And obviously it's a spinoff of an Air Force. And I know a lot of people have been battling with how they feel about these. They're fakes and replicas and everything like that, especially when it comes to the ones. But I really like it's really quality, like the Neapolitan, the third one. You changed the yeah, that one. I'm really a fan of that. The Neapolitan, it's like a play on the linen Air Forces.
I like it.
But the Stay Puff, he has a pair in hand. They actually have those pair in hand. He said it's really good quality. I think the design is dope. Basically, he said that their brand in general set out to spread the word of unity and togetherness. I asked him how he felt about the current climate with all the ones being quote unquote replicated and put into their own spin, and he said, funny thing is, Bape did the same exact thing, and their beloved high fashion brands do it too. People tend to only point it out when small brands try to do something of their own, and big brands don't care about their brand equity and coming off as exclusive, which limits the possibility of people being able to try to purchase. So small brands are the ones who fill that void, and clearly, there is a void, and people are going to support as many people don't like it. Cool Kai is going through the roof with his pair because people support, his brand, his clothing, and some of the colorways I like some of the colorways. Like obviously, I'm not gonna buy ones that are mimicking already made, but if you come out with your own spin, I'm all for it. Because that makes it your own thing. I don't like to see it, completely copied, unless you're paying homage, which is fine. But I like the pair he did with the Lakers, with the trophy, and stuff like that. But I like their new pair that are up for pre-order. It's kind of like an Easter vibe. It actually has pony hair, if I'm not mistaken. It looks like the middle pink piece might also be corduroy.
Mm-hmm.
But they're up for pre-order right now. They're only charging $200, which to me isn't a lot for them making their own model. Check him out. He said he would get back to me. He's going to try to provide our viewers with some kind of coupon code. He said right now they're in the pre-order production, so he can't really provide anything on top for that. But, with the clothing and stuff like that, he said he's all for it, so he's going to touch base. I even reached out to say if he wanted to come through when they release their next shoe. So I think it's a dope brand. I like what they're doing. I like the whole United thing, kind of like the handshake, reaching out, and the heart. I think I might buy a pair of the Neapolitans.
Yeah, I like the colors in both of the shoes. But if you guys want to see this, the link is always in the description box. We also have their Instagram in the description below. Now we're going to play a clip.
Get the people what they want.
Gonna play a clip. You want to play a game?
Would you like to take a survey?
Oh, baby.
This is Nike, New York. Women and children first.
What in the world?
Crazy. That will also be in the link down below.
Yeah, NYC is a different beast. You said it right, E01. Don't try to go cop shoes there if you ain't ready.
Well, I mean, we experienced it first. I mean, it wasn't that as crazy as that. We were in Queens,
for the women's satin toe.
Yeah, and we went for the women's
satin black toe.
Yeah, the satin black toe, and we had already had our shoes set aside for us because Didi, Kick with Didi worked with this store to get a set number of pair exclusively for women, and then the rest went to whomever came to the store, and we were in line outside. We already had our pair secured, our own separate line, and there was like a mob scene, and it was like men fighting, pushing, banging on the gate. It was ridiculous. And I mean, like, New York gets crazy. So if you ain't prepared to scrap or come home with, you know, some cuts and bruises and maybe a black eye, don't do it. Don't do it.
It's not for the timid, and I'm a timid person, so I don't even bother. I'm gonna let everybody push me out of the way because that's just me. So I don't even waste my time if I get in line.
His elbows is up.
As Dani doesn't like to take me to New York because she'll be 6 blocks ahead of me because I'm letting everybody go by. Oh, go ahead, man, go ahead. She's like, no, you just bum rush through. Like,
I worked in New York for years, and you definitely got to be aggressive. Like, just on your regular, everyday walking through New York City, you got to be aggressive with these people, else they will walk all over you. Like, nope. So imagine a sneaker release.
Okay. Yes, LaShawn, for a sneaker that's going to release multiple times.
Yes.
Like, it's not it like how I always tell people when they ask me about, you know, the limitness of a shoe or getting a shoe. If it's on NBAstore.com, bro, it's gonna restock. If it's on Dick's, it's gonna restock. Like, when it's at sporting goods stores, it's gonna restock. Just relax. Or if it's not gonna restock, it's only gonna be like $50 above retail. So just wait till after All-Star weekend. It'd be cool.
Like,
yeah, she says she don't have an accent though. She does.
Who has an accent? Who said I have an accent? I don't have an accent.
Down there.
Right. She sounds like she's from Staten Island.
What's the one word she always says that we make fun of her?
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Oh, hot dog.
Hot
dog. See?
DAWG dog.
Whatever.
Whatever. Hot dog. Hey, Gina.
You want to stop coming for my life, okay? Leave my life alone.
Let me make sure we went over everything. Do we want to talk about the hands-free Nike?
I mean, do we owe it to the people? You guys want us to talk about the hands-free Nike?
Huh?
I mean, you can pull it up real quick. Is there like a video of how it works, or?
No, it's actually an article of how it was even created. Basically, the story was let me show you. As a result of a brain injury caused by being being born 2 months premature, he has cerebral palsy, and so the shoes were created for him so that he could put shoes on easier.
Right. You know what? I think I heard about this a while back. I might have talked about it with Maddie. Why can't I think of his Instagram name? You know what I'm talking about. From Boston. Tom Brady fan. Cerebral kicks. I mean,
so he's been a fan of Nike basketball shoes, and so I don't know why they would show a picture of the shoulder zoom. Nobody can put this
on. Right, zoom shoulders go on with precaution. They go on. They don't
have a picture of the shoes on here. Anyways, this is the inspiration behind the hands-free Nike. So I thought the story was a really dope one because he's the one person they created the shoe for doesn't mean that he's the only one who's going to benefit from the shoe. But literally, you guys have probably already seen the shoe. You just step into the shoe and it's on. It's secure. I didn't see a video of how you actually take the shoe off though. But I would assume that you could just slide your foot out and then it stays in like this up position.
Shout
okay, now we can talk about
building.
Who?
What happened?
Ghost.
Oh, Ghost?
Oh, snap!
Hello.
Ghost is in the building.
Where Ghost at? I don't see his name.
I didn't see him at first, but he's in here.
He's in the chat.
Oh, I'm missing it?
Yeah, you're missing it. Sorry.
Did Ghost block me? Because Buffalo lost?
Here she
Why you
go.
coming to his neck like that? Leave him
Hey,
alone.
look, my boys didn't even make it. So.
Oh, okay. Trophy rooms. A lot of people were DMing me, asking me what I thought about it. The first time around when they started the raffle, I didn't make it. Apparently, they got 10,000 emails in 1 minute, and it shut down the whole first release and the second release, from what I saw. But what I did was I forwarded my first email to the email address, and I got through the second time. But I noticed that they didn't even make them in my size, so I just went for a random size. If I was gonna hit on them, I was gonna hit on them. If I didn't, I didn't. But a lot of people were angry about, one, how the release was handled.
Chill Town, what up, bro?
Yeah. Two, there was a lot of confusion about the 170 box, the 190 box, the blue laces. I watched a lot of it go down on Ease the Crave. If you guys know that channel, go check out. He had a whole bunch of videos, and he usually goes live, so the videos are pretty lengthy. But all of my information that I got and the pictures that I saw were from his channel. Yeah, how do you ladies feel about it?
I mean, I don't know what people thought. This is normal trophy room. For them to get pairs and backdoor them, that's just normal behavior. But for some reason, this particular pair had everybody and their mama, the goldfish, the cat, the dog tight. And I don't understand. Nothing that they release at trophy room ever releases in my size. So I only enter because I enter for word size. So she has an extra chance at another entry. But I always know it's going to come with an L, because if he gets 12,000 pairs, just know 11,000 are backdoored. If he gets 100,000 pairs, just know that 99,000 of them are going to be backdoored.
And I feel like he also gives preferential treatment to Florida residents, which there's nothing wrong with that, absolutely, because sometimes he has had raffles in the past where it's for Florida residents only, which is kind of a bonus of shopping locally. So I'm not even mad at that. My thing is just transparency. If you have 12,000 pair, if 12,000 pair are made, period, already off the rip, you know you're giving out some of those pair to a Fat Joe and a PJ Tucker. So let's eliminate 3,000 pair for friends and family, unless you made a separate number, of grouping for that. So, let's say we're down to 9,000 pair when on the nice side, let's say he backdoors 5,000, and maybe that leaves 4,000 for the whole globe to fight for in a release where you can't even get your email through, because that's what I went through. I don't know if my email went through or not. I couldn't get through on the site. I tried the email thing, but you don't get any confirmation there. Like as always, he always does the email raffles. You don't even get a confirmation saying they receive it. I don't know if they just get, I can only imagine how many emails they get for, a regular release and how they're picking that. I don't know.
I mean, honestly, it's look what his last name is. Who gonna check him or punch him in the face about it? Nobody. It is what it is.
And it's funny because I saw people commenting on they're different posts everywhere, complexion or whatever, and people were commenting oh, I hope he gets his Nike account taken. Bro, do you know who he is? You think they're gonna pull his Nike account for this? You think he even needs a Nike account? Come on. Stop it. He's gonna do what he wants to do, and I have no problem with that. You can do what you want to do, but just be honest with the people who want a fair shot at it. Don't make me waste my time. If you tell me you make 12,000 pair, but only 2,000 are gonna be up for public, I'm maybe I'll enter. I'll try once. If it doesn't go through, then I'm just walking away because, what are the odds? I mean, there's always a chance, but come on, seriously.
I think the gas was being poured on the fire even more to make people more on edge about it, and just to be more angry about it, is the pictures of that were going around social media of people with, I don't know, it looked like they had hundreds of pair. Now, if they were real, I don't know. If they were fake, I don't know. I mean, you do have the powers of Photoshop, and people like to do a lot of things on social media for the cat, and for the clout. So I think that on top of it was just helping to fuel the mayhem, because never in my life have I seen the controversy behind a shoe like this one. And I don't even think it's that great of a shoe.
That's the part that's the part I don't understand. Like, honestly, these shoes aren't that impressive. Like, if this was a GR, would we really be going as ham? Like, we know one sell, but if this was a GR, this shoe would probably be at 350, 400 resale max, maybe. But
right.
You know, because if I got these, like, everybody's like, oh, if you got them, you keep them. It's the hype or whatever. Literally, if I got these, I would flip them, get the real Chicagos, and keep the rest of the money, because that was my goal. Like, I would rather them have put out the real Chicagos than creating this whole fiasco. They've been dicking us around with the Chicagos. Like, I don't want this.
And the Cherry 12s, but that's another episode. So, this that we're looking at right now is actually a petition that you can sign.
Right.
How many people have signed this?
And I'll tell you in a second. And they're only requiring 100 signatures. Are you joking me? Anyways, so this is what this person has to say. While sneakers may not matter to everyone, the sneaker game has changed and continues to in a rapid pace. The blatant actions of Marcus Jordan and Trophy Room on February 10th was a robbery in plain sight. Not only were thousands of people unfairly denied the opportunity to purchase a highly coveted sneaker, Marcus allegedly backdoored thousands of pairs, raking in an estimated 10 to 20 million in untaxed revenue. While Nike has waged war on counterfeit sneakers, they seemingly care very little about one of the main reasons customers go the counterfeit route, which is unavailability of the product because of the backdoor. Let those in the sneaker community who care about this issue use their voices to encourage Nike and Jordan Brand to investigate this travesty and provide transparency to their loyal customers who spend their hard-earned money on their products. Please take a second to sign this petition and share to, at a minimum, discourage those like Marcus from continuing this trend, and more so encourage Nike to do something about this issue.
Like, you're doing too much. I get that people are very emotional about this pair, and I don't know why this pair specifically. I feel like there's so many other pair that we've gotten, jerked on, and I don't know why this pair all of a sudden, because they didn't even go this crazy for the Trophy Room 5s, and it seems like from the people that I know that were there and copped, like the Trophy Room 5s release went fine, and it was first come first serve. People actually got to go on the line twice. Because at that point, you see who really wants it. I say do in-store release. Well, I guess because of the pandemic, they couldn't. But I mean, you could social, like other stores, like clearly Nike New York. Yeah, I mean, right.
No, that's me.
Right, but I mean, you'll see who really wants the shoe, who's gonna go there and physically get it, who's gonna take that flight and go get the shoe, and it eliminates the frustration. If you know a shoe is like locally and you can't get it, then you give up. But when you think you have an online chance, or you can just put on Nike as a draw, like put 5,000 pair on Nike as a draw, put the rest in store.
I mean, honestly, I don't get it. I didn't think it was that great of a shoe. So like there's shoes. They come a dime a dozen. There's always more releases. Why people are getting so hell bent? I mean, have we ever seen another change.org for a shoe? Like, you got time on your hands. You creating a petition for a shoe?
Like, people are big hurt by this, and it's trickling over to like. And honestly, at this point, like, even if you got the shoe for like Topps got the shoe for retail, and people are still calling it fake. Like, you're never gonna, like, everybody's gonna call your shoe fake, no matter how many receipts or invoices or anything you can provide. Like, I don't even want the headache of walking outside and you be like, oh, you got them fake Johns on. Like, I don't want to hear it. Like, yeah, your shoe is real or not, but I'm just gonna punch you in the face and take the shoes off and be like, I don't got time for this.
I don't care who thinks my shoes are what. I get people questioning my shoes because I got little feet and they don't understand the differences between baby feet to an adult sized pair of shoes. But if you rocking fakes and you love it, oh well, that's you. If you rocking real shoes and you love it, oh well, that's you. But people are really pressed and bent out of shape over shoes. There's always going to be more shoes. And if you really want that Trophy Room 1, you'll find a way to get that $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 to get that shoe. If you got to sell a few shoes, sell some ass and an organ too to get it, you're going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I agree.
you really something
I feel like you can't. I can't trust. You can't trust it because you just don't even know what to compare it to. Does it have to have blue laces? Does it have to have 170 on the box? It's too much, and I like.
You have to have a card in the box.
Honestly, the trophy room is the new Doorbecker 4. Not doing it.
I mean, like, people wasn't even going that shit crazy over the Travises, and I think everybody wanted that damn shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it's because people are sitting home, people are idle, and people are missing out on a lot of releases because of us having to rely of only being able to cop online. This shoe just went bananas. I really think that that's what's fueling it. And then, you know, all the pictures of people with multiple pairs. Because this man does this all the time. This isn't brand new.
Yeah,
right.
I agree, Showtown.
Yeah,
So the story behind that change.org, my friend knows the person who actually created it. And the story behind it was honestly he was just upset that he couldn't get his pair or his size, whatever the case may be, and he was mad at the way that it was handled, so he created that petition.
I mean, 12,000 pair. It's very hard to believe that you're really going to get your pair. But I mean, I would respect it more being mad at the process or how it went. But at the end of the day, there's nothing we can do. Nike doesn't care. They're getting their money. Nobody cares. The petition is going to go nowhere. You think they're going to have some meeting with the shareholders about what's like? It's just not going to happen. If Nike wanted to, they could put out shoes and let everybody order the pair they want, and then just make them send them to you after a month because people wait, 3 months for people who are making the quote unquote replicas. So Nike could provide everybody who wanted a pair with a pair, but guess what? People wouldn't want them anymore because everybody would have them.
Mm-hmm.
People don't buy shoes because they love them. They buy shoes because they love being the only one with them. Well, a lot of people.
Honestly, there are roughly 332 million people in the United States, right? 12,000 pairs of these ones.
And I would say, give or take, every one of them needs shoes.
So
be forever in your favor.
He's not a major corporation, so his email server is probably not that big. Let's just say you got even half of the United States to email this particular server. What you thought was gonna happen? That's like turning on the faucet or full blast and filtering it through a straw. That's what's gonna happen.
Or something else.
Like, everybody named my people. Can you imagine? Like, I mean, if I wanted that bad, it was a shock. You don't think that I would not have me, my mama, the dog, my aunties, all of them sending emails, and everybody else probably doing the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. You just gotta take your L, lick your wounds, and move on to the next one.
It makes me wonder, like, what about this particular pair? Like, is it the number? Like, because there's only 12,000 pairs, is that why people want it? Because I know it's not. It can't be based off of the look. I get it's close to a Chicago, but it's got. I need to see him in person. Chilltown has a pair, right? Does it have like a clear film over it? Because when I was looking at it close, it looks like I could see like a little white, like if it was a thin plastic or laminate over it, which is what gives it the shiny look. I don't know, but I know I have the wing ones, and the wing ones I think were like 12,000 pair, and you can get those. You can get like those for like $2 something. Yeah, so why can I get those for $2 something, but these trophy rooms are like 4,000?
Because
the production numbers.
Because the consumer sets the market. So when you get somebody who gets these trophy room ones in hand and sets that price at 7,000, and then somebody goes and cops that shoe at 7,000, they don't put the bar here already. They don't put the bar here already because somebody was willing to pay it. If nobody was willing to pay it, those numbers would drop. You would see every day those prices start dropping, but because people are willing to pay, and you can't be mad at them. If somebody wants something, they're gonna buy it.
That's true. Resale or not.
Yep.
And I don't know. I think because there was so much chaos surrounding the shoe, the release, the boxes, the pictures, I think that made people want them that much more. But it got to a point for me where it was just like, I don't care if I get a pair or not. From what I saw, the smallest size they made was a 8, but I seen Erica said that she saw a size 7 for 7K on StockX or Goat.
But makes it questionable. Like,
yeah.
But you want to say because then there's gonna be people like there's gonna be celebrities with Littlefoot. I'm sure Kylie wants a pair, and Vanessa Bryant probably wants a pair. Like, I'm sure certain people are gonna get pairs, so they're gonna make them small. Teyana Taylor, so are they making special small sizes? Like, do they not exist for sale, or do they not exist at all?
No. I know Teyana has some shoes that I don't think released in our. She's the same size as me. She's a 5.5, and she has shoes that I don't have that I didn't see released in my size. But maybe she got a special pair because somebody in the community and somebody a celebrity in general.
True.
That's facts, Basquiat. Team Olympic 6s over Carmines. Don't
Chilltown said the story behind the shoe is dope too.
You know what? I didn't even dive into the story. I don't want to say I didn't care about the story. I wasn't a fan of the shoe, so I didn't feel the need to research it. Like, I knew I wasn't gonna cherish it, and I don't keep shoes just because of a story. For me, like, if it's a shoe that I don't like the look of, even if it has a dope story,
I would keep it for like a sentimental story, but not like the actual story behind the shoe. Aside from the flu game.
I agree with Basquiat. Olympic 6s over Carmines. I wear my Olympic 6s more. I think I wear my Carmine.
Well, I don't think he said Olympic. I said Olympic 6s over. He just said it's not the best color blocking.
Oh, okay.
But can we talk about the Braun watch from the 23rd?
So do we know what the shoe is?
I don't know what the shoe is.
Does anybody know what the shoe is? I mean, I hit on last month's. So hopefully Nike is just like, hey, here's the recipe. You got one pair, so we're gonna keep blessing you.
Yeah, I didn't hit on Sneakers app, but I was watching very closely on Goat, and I was able to get them for under retail, thank goodness. But I'm really curious because we've seen no teasers as far as I know. I keep looking on the Sneakers app for them to load something, anything, a story. But you guys know I love my Braun, so I want to know what's coming out.
Drop the Area 72 LeBron since it'll be around All-Star. Well, what is All-Star exactly? I know they were moving it around. But just go ahead and drop it.
Or could it be that pink pair that was floating around?
Yeah, look, if it's that pink pair, somebody getting cut for them.
All-Star's not going to be in Atlanta?
I don't know if they're having a physical All-Star. Like, I mean, honestly, in my mind, anything that is actually happening physically where they're going to do like All-Star events or whatever, they're giving priority to first responders, which I don't have a problem with because they are, out there working on the forefront. But it's like to be a regular person to get a ticket, it's like quadruple the price. I mean, tickets for the Super Bowl were like $11,000. So,
which is insane when these celebrities, these football players, these basketball players are working every day, getting checks, and your regular everyday American was not, because guess what? Their business was shut down or their job was shut down. But charge them $11,000 and give everybody who already has money, millions of money, pennies on their dollar for a ticket.
Right. I'm surprised we didn't put Super Bowl in our agenda. Because a lot of people just found it odd that you can have 25,000 people, 7,500 of those people being first responders who have to go back and work at the hospital in not an enclosed area because it's open stadium, but in a stadium to then go back to work with sick people.
I mean, they already working in an area where there's sick people.
Well, yeah, they're in Florida, yeah.
I mean, the hospital's viral load is probably the same as the viral load in Florida. It's the same as
this is outside of.
I'm just saying.
Look.
Soulja Kick said he heard that we won't know what the shoe is until the 22nd. Listen, that's too close for me.
I mean, honestly, I don't care. I don't care what the shoe is. I'm gonna get it and decide after. Like, I'm gonna try to get it. I mean, I'm assuming it's gonna be something good. It's got to be something good. I hope it's something good.
I do too.
I hope it's. I hope one of these. I hope one of these releases is a Dunkman 7. Give me the Dunkman 7 before I fight somebody. And you know what's crazy? Somebody offered me a trade for the Dunkman 7s on Trade Block, but I didn't want to give up the shoe that they wanted for it. Even though I really want the Dunkman 7, they were trying to get some.
You didn't want it that bad.
Look, I just need
the bread toe ones.
A Dunkman 7 to make sure that they have it small enough for me. Okay, that's it.
You don't have those for like $25 from Pop?
I don't have them. I don't have the Dunkman 7. Don't come for me.
Dani has all the OG LeBrons for like $25.
Don't come for her.
I found somebody who this was like I don't know a couple of years ago. Somebody who had my size foot and they needed money and they were offloading their shoes and I was just doing my thug visit with the negotiations and they let go for a really small price.
Yeah, $50 for some $300 LeBrons. Why not? Anybody else having a fire sale size 9.5, 10? Let me know.
When there's two other people on the screen who want them.
Look. Okay, you got your LeBrons. You have both pair of the Kobe Bruce Lees, so don't talk to me until I get a pair. Okay.
What Vans, Kieran? What Vans are you asking about?
Thank you, Dillinger. We happy to be back.
We are. We actually revamped the entire channel, guys. We have new graphics. We have an About Me section now. Obviously, our layout on the screen is new. We had a beat that was made for us. All of the information about our beat is down below. If you hear the music in the background, it's also from the producer who produced our beat. What else?
He goes live. He goes live randomly. AO dot, right?
Oh yeah. Let me show you because this is what we're playing.
Yeah, he goes live randomly. Like he's what I listen to when I'm working on customs late into the night. Like he just pops up and goes live and just streams music like his beats. And
yeah, it's super comforting too. Lo-fi.
Can we say who he's signed to?
Mm-hmm.
It's in his. Well, I don't know if it's in his bio. It says who he produces for.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I didn't know if it was like a secret or anything. I'm asking Dani.
No, it's on his Instagram.
Huh?
I mean, if you go to his page, you can see who he's done beats for. I think it's listed on his Instagram bio.
Yeah,
but he's signed to what's his name, right?
Yes, he's a really cool dude. Like I know him personally. I used to work with him back in my Bloomberg days, and he does do beats for ballet.
See that? Keep it sneaker related. Who's the biggest head for ballet? Mr. Sample Size himself.
Oh, he's a 9.5.
Yeah, that's why he has so many foams and all that stuff. He has a lot of like sample pair.
Kieran, I haven't really been buying any Vans. I was actually just talking to Word about how every year I buy the Valentine's Day Vans, at least one pair of the Valentine's Day one, but I wasn't really feeling the ones that they brought out this year, so maybe I'll get them when they're on sale in store. I really just been buying LeBron 18s like crazy, if you haven't seen on my Instagram.
Did you see the sketch Vans? The ones they have like the little boxes are kind of 3D'd?
No.
I saw them at when I went to Journeys the other day. I saw them. They're pretty dope.
Journeys gets a lot of shoes that Vans only releases through Journeys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do. I've got
and the new Pink Suede, the Pink Suede line, super dope. Like I love that Pink Suede. It's so clean.
I've gotten a lot of Vans out of Journey. I got a pretty extensive Vans collection.
Yeah, because Journeys allows you to use coupons on Vans.
Thank you, Basquiat. Hat Club.
What about my hat?
Yep.
Is that Mickey?
Kind of.
Very West Coast-ish right now.
With my name on my necklace and
you gotta hurry up and finish. You got a crump session to attend.
No, me and my bed have a date tonight. I was gonna tell you guys this. So I'm watching something on the Cecil Hotel on Netflix. It's like a series. So good. It's well written, well produced. I'm addicted to it. I had to stop it just to be on here with you guys. So
what is it called?
After this, I'm going. I'll send it to you. It's a documentary about the Cecil.
Oh, the hotel where the murderers and shit were going. Yeah, I saw the I was like, I gotta watch that. I was just telling Dani I gotta watch that.
Yeah, there's another documentary about it that the guys from Ghost Adventures did. They spent 2 nights in the Cecil Hotel when it was closed down because of the pandemic. That's on Discovery Plus, and that's really good too.
Oh, so that's a story behind it. It's haunted.
I don't want to give it away.
Bro, you know I don't mess with ghost stuff. It's haunted. I'm not watching the documentary.
Oh, we were on FaceTime when I was watching that, and I was.
Oh, nah, see, you try to bring the spirits in here, bro, and I don't do that.
Y'all already opened the floodgates for the spirits when y'all did that broom challenge. So
no, I didn't do that broom challenge. I was not opening nothing.
I definitely
on social media was standing a broom up in the middle of their kitchen, and y'all see what y'all did. This is why 2020 was looking like that. I blame y'all.
Look, everybody just wanted to be like breaking.
I'm too blessed and highly favored for all that stuff. No, thank you.
I'm about to burn sage all up and through y'all Instagram profiles because y'all is the ones.
It's too late. 2020 already happened. You should have done it before.
I think I'm about to revamp the Converse.
And 2021 is already on the fuck shit because you got a Gorilla Glue girl, and then who was it with the diamond in his head?
Oh, what the heck is which one was that? Uzi, Lil Uzi.
One of them lean drinking people. I can't.
Go ahead and tell them about your Valentine's Day
Converses.
And your set, the socks, the t-shirt, all that. Tell them.
I don't want them.
Tell them.
Nobody's checking for my release, man. I think I was talking to Mandark, and he was saying he's not into lows, and I was like, I kind of don't really wear lows either, but I was like, maybe lows more so for the spring. So I'm thinking about changing to a high. So I went to this is the pair that I did for myself. It's kind of like a tester, but that's the graphic. I was putting it on a gray low, but when I went to Journeys, they had an exclusive pair of Converse, which they're only selling. Like Converse doesn't even have them. It's a Converse high, but the whole sole and the toe is clear, so it almost looks like the off-white Converse. So the upper is white and the sole is clear, and then the little circle is also clear. So I thought it would be dope to put the Love Lost with the circle there, and then put the off-white hang tag with like some word custom writing on there, and put the heart on there. So I might change it. So right now it's the gray lows, but I might take it down and revamp it and put it all together into a physical fruition, and then put it back out.
Yeah,
because it's not geared towards Valentine's Day. It was just Valentine's inspired, the whole kind of no love thing. It's hard, if you're not already with someone, it's kind of hard to go out there and find someone. And even if you're with someone, you might be growing apart from that someone. We've just all been in this whole turmoil of battling love and missing our loved ones. So that was kind of the idea from me, because as you can see, it has the lifeline and it's active till it goes through the heart, and then it flatlines. So that was kind of the thought process behind that. So, I'll keep you guys. Yeah, definitely the CDG vibes. That was the part of the inspiration too.
Who want to have someone? I heard Tinder still popping.
Hey, at your own risk. Otherwise, just stay home and watch the silhouette challenge by yourself.
Baby. These people in these silhouette challenges.
I want to invent a challenge. Can I be known? That's what I remember for.
No,
one of the best challenges.
You cannot.
I'm gonna find something.
No.
It's gonna be called the powdered donut challenge. How many powdered donuts can you put in your mouth with nothing to drink?
I'm gonna have your whole Instagram clapped. Just know that.
Right? No, we're about
you guys
to
don't want me to be great
live right now. I'm hella laced, y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in today. We appreciate it.
Are we gonna play the flyer for next week, or do we want to save that? I was wondering we save it. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna post about it tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. So we are gonna be doing, I guess, an episode every Sunday this month.
No. Are we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, we are.
Yeah, since we've been gone for so long, but then after the last episode, we'll go to March 7th, and we'll go back to our bi-weekly. But we appreciate everybody tuning in, letting us get back into the swing of things. We definitely missed you guys, but I know I posted that we were going to come back a little sooner, but we wanted everything to be right, wanted to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? So there's still some things we're probably going to be improving on, but we appreciate you guys tuning in as always. I'll keep you guys updated about the stuff. I mean, the shirts are up. I think I'm going to take the shoes down, but the shirts are up. You can order those. MatureKidsClothing.com. I'm also going to be making some more stuff for Mature Kids support. I want to try to start doing some giveaways, for people who are watching. So leave some comments on the page. I might just randomly go through and pick someone who comments and, send them something.
Yeah, if you guys have suggestions too, don't feel like you can't DM me, or you can DM us on the Mature Kids page too as well. We like your guys' feedback.
Yeah, we want to start getting some more. I'm going to put like some questions and different interacting things up, because I know we need to engage more on the Mature Kids Instagram page. We all have our own personal pages, but we want people to start, coming over to the Mature Kids page to look for any updates and stuff like that. We also have a Facebook page, which we gotta, get more active, and we have a Twitter as well. All our information is in below. So
yeah, and it's on the actual about page on the Mature Kids. All of our links are there. Dani?
And last but not least, I'm the favorite, so I go last. You know me, Dani, aka Caramel Wonder, on Instagram. I'm also Caramel Wonder on Twitter. Don't look for me on Facebook because I ain't adding y'all. I'm still your tie-dye sock lady. I do have, some merch on my site as well. I think I have some t-shirts and some hoodies. Feel free to check it out. And I think that's all I wanted to tell you guys. Oh yeah. Everyone stay safe. I wish everyone a happy Valentine's Day. And that's it. We're out.
Oh wait. Sorry, I forgot to ask something. If anybody has like any small businesses or artists or anything that they know, because I don't want to repeat people, and sometimes I don't see everything. So just shoot them my way. You can send them to the Mature Kids, or you can send them to me personally, so I can start to get a list going of people who you think are dope or have small businesses. Like, it doesn't have to be art. It could be food. It could be clothing. It could be anything. Under the sun. We just want to, we want to issue support back out to people who we know, need the help. And hopefully everybody goes and supports and buys something. You know what I'm saying? No pressure.
Yes. And if anyone that's in the chat has a YouTube channel, definitely post, shout your show out in the chat so that, people can go and follow and check you guys out as well. We want to spread love. Everyone just spread love. We definitely need it during this time.
Facts. We're all content creators. We're here to share this space on the interwebs.
It's not a competition. It's a circle of building. Let's build each other.
Valentine's Day, guys. We will see you next week.